truth that you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison for your mind.
Greetings. It's so good to be out here in nature and greeting you. And today I want to speak to you concerning how to let go and let God. And those of you who knows about the story of Neville Goddard and his mentor Abdullah, the black mystic from Ethiopia, you would realize that Abdullah taught him how to let go and let God. And so each and every one of us here, we have been in that same state like Nevill, where we didn't really know who is God, but we grew up hearing our parents and all those around us speaking about God and even genderizing God, saying he and so on. But what Abdullah taught Nevill was that God in man is man's imagination, and not until he let go of the physical world and start to vibrate from the spiritual world, which is the invisible world, which is the inner world, which is also the kingdom that is within man. So it wasn't until he goes in to meditation and visualization with his desire that he would understand that true prayer is desire and meditation. And until he was willing to let go of the ego self and let go of all of the conformity that was taught to him by those around him and those who he grew up around, he would not have been able to discover for himself who is God and why we need to let go and let God. Now, there's a very important thing that you must realize, and it is this. Each and every one of us, when we were expressed in this world, we came being dumb and crippled. We couldn't walk and we couldn't speak. And we came also in a state of amnesia, which is a state of forgetfulness. And all of our life, we were to be living here seeking to know who we are. And so from that early stage of forgetfulness or amnesia, everything we learned was from our parents, our teachers, our religious ministers, and even our political leaders. And so, not until we come to the realization of self that we'll be able to let go and let the divine within take full control. And that's why Abdullah said to Neville, look, Neville, you have to start with self. There's no one to change but self. There's no one to blame but self. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So my brother, my sisters, whenever a preacher tells you to let go and let God, and he points you to believe that God is some savior or some entity outside of yourself, he's pointing you in the wrong direction, and he's pointing you to believe in the wrong God. And that is what secular Christianity have done to all of humanity. But I'm saying to you that true Christianity must always point you to look inwardly and teach you that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. And that is what Abdullah taught Neville Goddard. And only until you have that knowledge of self and you realize that true salvation is self-realization, that you will be able to let go and let God, because God is your higher self. God is the light in man. And that is why Malachi chapter 4 verses 2 says that the sun or the light shall arise in you with healing in his wings. And not until you discover that light within you, that God within you, that you would bring true healing to yourself first and to the rest of humanity. And this healing will bring you to vibrate under the energy of love. You will discover the love energy, and you will pour that love to the rest of humanity. because you would have discovered that your real identity is your divinity. Also, in Psalms 4:11, it says that the Lord thy God is a sun. It's light. God is light. It's a sun and a shield, and no good thing will he withhold from you. And common sense will teach you that the Son has never withhold any good thing from humanity. For the Son is what powers all of humanity and give all of humanity its energy. So we know without the Son, there is no life and there is no light. So the light of the world is the sun. And you're told to let your light so shine before the world, that they may behold your good works and glorify the God that they will see in you. So my brother and my sisters, let go of all the conformity. Let go of all the things that was taught to you. And learn to believe in yourself. Learn to love yourself. And learn to trust your imagination. Learn to trust the world that is within, which is the invisible world, the invisible you. Trust in the invisible you. Because everything that you see from without, its origin is from within. It's the expression of that which is within. So my brothers and my sisters, hold yourself responsible for your thoughts and your actions. And know that it is your own thoughts that is creating your reality and creating your personality. So my brothers and my sisters, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying, it makes sense to you and it's really resonating with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at BlackMadGuru. And if you like to support this work by way of Patreon, we have a lot of good work there and on my Patreon. And you can also check out the Inner Sun Science and Technology course, which is the Inner Sun Science and Technology to create your reality consciously, or the Inner Sun Engineering to create your reality consciously. And that is for persons who are donating at least $20 or more. So feel free to check it out if you feel led to. Also, if there's any other way that you would like to support this work, we have a PayPal link down below. Feel free to check it out. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to say peace. Love you all. I'm out.